Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Let It Die. Now, in the last episode, I think we reached floor 21. Now, I know I promised to explore into the Candlewolf area, but today is the perfect time to show off a really good both experience and kill coin farming spot that we haven't explored yet in the War Ensemble area, floor 13, and is it Okusa? I think it's Okusa. It might be called Okusa. Anyway, it's a floor with golden snails. So we'll be checking that out. So a few things I've done since the last episode is I've been farming Tokyo Death Metro a little for kill coins and spliffium. Now the kill coins I used to purchase the knight armor. Just have a quick look at that here.
Oh, welcome back.
So here it is, the knight's armor. So it's kind of rare to just find as a blueprint in the War Ensemble area. It counts as Candlewolf. It's classified as Candlewolf, but it's 2-star, so that means it can be found in the War Ensemble area, because the stars pertain to, well, on the first level of gear, the stars pertain to the location you can find them. For instance, let's have a look at the chest armors. So the DIY attack coat has 1 star, so it can be found in the dot zone. The Special Forces vest has 1 star as well, dot zone. Heavy hitter, dot zone. The knight armor has 2 stars. It's a War Ensemble zone find. So it's been tough to upgrade because it costs milk green, which we're going to need for a hell of a lot of other things as well, including the heavy hitter set that we're upgrading. Luckily I already had a couple of milk greens just lying around. So still need to get the knight's legs, and the helmet we've already picked up somewhere. I don't remember exactly where and when we picked it up, but we've already got this, so that's fine. So the helmet will cost Candlewolf green to upgrade further. The chest will cost milk green to upgrade, and the legs, which we don't have yet, but I know those are going to cost Candlewolf green as well, which is a very easy to farm material, since all we have to do is go to our giant mutant hamster friend, go play around with him, and he'll just give us those easy peasy, no problem. So I did pick up a few death medals from the login bonus today. Let's just quickly read that. That was before I started recording. So what is this? TGS, Tokyo Game Show. Director Shin cleared the challenge at Tokyo Game Show 2017. The following prizes will be distributed as follows. And it has the dates mentioned: the 2nd October, 9th October, 16th and 23rd October. The login bonus will be as such, those death medals. I think they'll be awarded even if you log in after those dates. Well, in any case, we got 3 death medals today, and I still had 1 from a quest. So we got 4 death medals. So what I'm planning on doing with the death medals that I get from the... I am gonna do some of the event quests, like the raid certain number of people to get death medals, and I'm not sure if that event is a timely event. It seems to me that the new Tokyo Death Metro weekly quests for death medals may stick around for a while, so I kind of don't want to avoid them completely in the plan of making this Let's Play one that can be followed regardless of what events are going on, as I initially intended, for fairness sake. So if anyone's using this as a guide, maybe people are, that they won't run into a scenario where I've got access to much more death medals than they have access to. But to make it more fair, in case this is a temporary event and the death medals won't be here all the time, I'm going to be using them a lot to upgrade the waiting room, the look of the waiting room. So there's a couple of new flashy things I'd like to install in here. So I will be using death medals on that, and maybe... Hello, daily bonus, daily purchasable items, nothing really great here. Golden snail shroom. If it was a golden fishy fungus, I'd buy it. I may also get one of these. No, I'm not gonna get that. No, that wouldn't be fair. Never mind. I'm not gonna get those. Well, I will be customizing the decorations of the waiting room though, with those bonus death medals. So, yeah, what I did was I farmed 60,000 kill coins from Tokyo Death Metro.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Let's have a look then. Raid. And what I'll do is I'll look for someone who's around my rank. My fighter rank is 36. My TDM rank is silver 3, but I'm looking for someone who I can defeat. You'll see a lot of people who are ridiculous rank. Rank 81, rank 77, rank 77, rank 67. Those are just about indefeatable. Those guys will have fighters of a much higher grade than us. We won't be able to even scratch them with our the damage output we have at the moment. So we're looking for people who are under rank 40, because yesterday I fought someone at rank 48 and he had a grade of fighter higher than me. Also, he had armor and weapons upgraded beyond what we have available to us. So yeah, definitely want to keep within your decimal of grade. So we're grade 36 fighter, so we'll look for anyone within the 30s. See, this player's in the 40s, so he'll probably have fighters of a higher level than us, which we can't defeat. Which makes it difficult, actually. The change to Tokyo Death Metro really does make that it's quite difficult for you at a low level fighter to be able to even do Tokyo Death Metro. As you can see, there's so many people here who are rank 80, rank 70, rank 80, rank 70, and these people have 5th grade or 6th grade fighters with 3rd tier or 4th tier gear. So it's just not a fair fight. Tokyo Death Metro's rebalance has made it so the weaklings, the newbies in the game, cannot really get into Tokyo Death Metro safely. There'll be so many people that they can just cannot win against, no matter how hard they try, I guess. Oh, yeah, that's a thing. That's a problem. Well, anyway, I did find people around my rank, and I did farm Tokyo Death Metro a little bit for kill coins. But today we've got another option for getting kill coins. So let's see, are we prepared to go up? No. Do we have some kill coins? Yes. So I'm quickly gonna grab some gear so we can get up to the floor we need to go. So now, I think I'll... what are we gonna use? Yeah, could use that already. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna use that yet. I think I'll get the DIY attack pants plus, the DIY attack coat plus, and the DIY attack head plus. Why not? I have the whole armor set. A slashing type weapon, just cuz. Well, not just cuz. mainly for the use against the war ensemble dudes who are weak to slashing on a whole. So that's what this armor set looks like. This is probably one of the earliest armors you'll find in the game. A pretty easy one to get the whole set from. Yeah, floors 1 to 10 have a lot of guaranteed spawn points for armor sets, and this one has got quite a few, like especially the head armor and the chest armor have a few guaranteed spawn points. What should I get rid of? Get rid of you guys. You and you. There, that should do.
Come back anytime.
Just gonna do some bank management before we head out. I'm gonna plop you in. There we go. See if we've got another weapon that we can bring with us. And we kind of do, but not really. I don't want to... it's a bit lower grade. Might as well take that with us. Yeah. And... I'll bring another snail. Yeah. Now when you're... Well, this episode, I'm rambling a bit. I'm incoherently babbling about all kinds of things. Well, in this episode, we're going to floor 13, and we're going to be farming that out a little bit. Did I mention between episodes I upgraded the base a little bit? I've got more maximum kill coins than Spliffium now, and I actually have enough Spliffium to upgrade something else. Go on, Tetsuo, get on with it. Right, waiting room, enhance equipment. Nah, I'm gonna leave it as is. It's fine. We'll need this Spliffium for other things. Alright. Believe we're good to go. Yeah, we're good to go. So, we're gonna make a short stop on floor 4 because I'm gonna have a special episode between Let's Play episodes showing this off. Now I found a pretty good floor to get the defeat 20 enemies using backdrop quest completed. It's also not that high up, so you can get there pretty early on. The floor is floor 4, Tagahara. I'll quickly pop in Tagahara, check that out. Okay. Sip of coffee. 6-star collector update info says, without an exclamation mark behind it. They are not excited about the 6-star collector, as they are with some other events going on. So, just go ahead and eat a heart shroom. Every now and then when you find some either beasts or healing mushrooms lying around, it's a good idea to just go ahead and gain the fatigue, well not fatigue, but hungry, yeah. Gaining the hungry status effect, which is a kind of hidden status effect within the game. It's not very overt. Oh, come on. If I had rage, I would go nuts. Go medieval on your asses. Right, so sometimes you can have this floor layout. This is an iron only floor, by the way. So you can also combine this with, hello, Sasori. Come with me if you want to live. Temporarily. I'll kill you later. Oh, this is an iron only floor, so you can also combine this quest with getting metals. Iron scraps. Get out of my life. Disappear. Yeah, so this floor can sometimes have a layout which requires you to travel a little bit before you get to the place where you can easily do this quest. But sometimes you don't need to travel, and the room you're looking for is close to the elevator. But yeah, I guess you need to be lucky on that one. Anyway, we'll do a bunch of killing. Make our way through this floor as quick as possible, and of course we've got this tile as well. Hello everyone, what's up? Oh god. Oh, yes, take my armor. Break it off me. I don't want it anymore. Okay. What's going on over here? It's an interesting thingy bob. Does this mean the store could be here some days? That's weird. This is the... I think this is the tile where the store shows up on. Strange to see it here though. I don't think I need any of those. Oh well. I wouldn't say this is like the absolutely written in stone fastest way of doing the quest, but it is kind of reliable because you've got 3 or 4 guaranteed progression points to the quests that you can get on this level. So the quest itself requires you to get a backdrop attack on your enemies, which means you have to be able to sneak up on them without them noticing you and doing this. There we go. There's a point of progression for our quests. Now, this floor, it's kind of a large floor. It's kind of an annoying floor too. Excuse me. This floor has a room in it, a tile, which really helps a lot with the quests. Come on, get out of my world. Make way. Yeah, we don't have a good layout this time. Sometimes the room we're looking for is much easier to find. Okay, here it is. This is the room we're looking for. We found it. So this is floor 4 Tagahara. Relatively easy to reach. You can get here within the first few hours of gameplay after beating Cohen. And these screamers are all standing with their backs towards you. So you duck, use the L3 to crouch, and then you just sneak in carefully and get your first kill on the first guy. Don't move because they'll hear you, just duck again. Sneak around to the second guy. Get a surprise kill on him. Backdrop. We'll sneak to the next room. And here's 2 more screamers with their backs turned towards you. So get the drop on this guy. Don't. Ah, damn. You managed to hear us somehow. That'll happen sometimes. For I don't know what reason they can hear you sometimes. But yeah, 3 out of 4 isn't bad. Sometimes you can get 4 out of 4 quest progression on that quest. And what you have to do for the quests, well, just come back to this floor, find that room, take out those 4 screamers, rinse and repeat, and then you can relatively quickly get that quest done. Of course, you could just have the quests and progress it naturally over time. You could do that as well. But I'm kind of in a rush to get those death medals. In fact, I'm going to go for 4 death medals. I'm going to use those to expand the storage. Here we go. So one of those death medals was from the 10 floors quests, and the other 3 were from the developer challenge. Developers will do that sometimes. They'll do Tokyo Deathmatch challenges, challenge streams, where they'll go with a specific build against a specific defense and try and beat it. And if they succeed, they give their audience some death medals, and if they don't, then no death medals for us. So where are we going? Komoto, 13th floor, lucky number 13. Now, I'm not entirely certain that we'll be able to reach the desired floor very quickly. It's the first time we're going there, so it might be locked from the opposite side, meaning it could take a while. This episode could be longer. So we're looking for Nokijiri, the down green escalator, and then we'll be going for pink up to the snail floor, golden snail floor. And we're in luck. Sometimes the down escalator to Nokijiri will spawn right next to the elevator. Other times, less lucky, and then you have to traverse the whole floor to find it. And that can be a pain, especially without the treasure hunter decal. Okay, so floor Nokijiri I think is also a trap, a golden trap room floor. So we'll definitely check that out. Oh, nice, umbrella red fungus. Cotton we also need. Veggie oil, I don't think we need any of that. I believe there's like 30 of that in the bank. I'll pick up 1 crush room as well. Nice reflexes. Iron Claw. I'm seeing a lot of people with the Iron Claw. I'm not sure if you can find that. Actually, let's check. Iron Claw is 2-star. Yep. And this is the first version of the Iron Claw, so I guess it's 2-star, meaning you can find the Iron Claw blueprints in the War Ensemble area. Hello? Cherry. Probably the most annoying weapon to have to guard against. Wielded by regular regular enemies. I need that. I think I need that. I actually have to take stock of my inventory. I think I've got way too many... Okay, that's the wrong way. I think I've got way too many resource ensemble area resources. I'm already not picking up veggie oil anymore. I know I've got way too much of that. It's good to have a bunch of resources, but you also want to use them to upgrade stuff. So, we knew we could get up from this floor, but the true question is, when we reach it, is there going to be a gate blocking our way? And will it be locked? Well, there is a locked gate. Now, is it locked from this side or the other side? Is the question. Because I know it'll cost some effort to get to. I think it's going to be locked from the other side. Yep. Sure is. Well, gonna have to reach it from Kaga down to Uge and then continuing on. Also, it seemed like we didn't find a golden trap room on the previous floor this time, so it may not be there today. The golden trap room, the golden trap rooms on the floors where they should spawn are not always there. There's a pretty good page on the wiki about that, which days the trap rooms are on the floors that they would usually spawn. So yeah, it's just not here today. Oh, come on. Okay, I know the way, so let's just make a mad dash for it. Go to hell, we're already there. Now, if you've ran through a floor already, clearing out all the enemies, you know where the escalators are, and you can easily at a glance at the map take note of which direction you should be running. I wouldn't recommend running through floors if you're the same level as the enemies on the floor, number one, and number two, possibly if you're naked, don't try and run through a floor blindly, because you could get... Now, if you're substantially higher level than the enemies on the floor, the only real risk while running through, you could say, lower content would be the hater. That's probably the only big danger to worry about. We've got a pretty level appropriate fighter, but once we unlock the next grade of fighters, going back to the first 10 floors is definitely going to feel like a joke fighting the normal enemies, because they'll do no damage to us and we'll probably one-shot most of them using just our fists. However, the hater will always be level appropriate. They'll always be around your level. Okay, so where are we going? We're going to Uge. We know left goes to Tata. I'm not going that way right now. Going down to Uge. So that's going to be straight on. And then it'll be either left or right. One of these branching paths will lead to the boss, and the other branching paths will lead to where we need to go. So it's a coin toss, whether we go the right way or not. Oh, missed that jump. Poison me, please. Thank you. So I did install Poison Eater on this fighter. Because it's great. It's great healing. Yeah. So you've got a bunch of Mark II Scratch Tubers here. Sometimes there can be a Mark III in the mix. So if you've got a quest for Scratch Tuber Mark III, this might be a good spot to farm them. And this is boss, not the way we need to be. The boss is blocking an up escalator, but we need to go down. Hello. Stop wasting my time. You can live. I'll be generous. You can tell your friends. I'm coming for him. Let's see, Uge. Yeah. Down escalator, green. Now, a while back there was this glitch going on where people would, when taking the elevator or escalator in their game, they would get crashes. And while the developers were fixing that glitch, there was a month of free recovery costs. And that was quite a time to be alive. Because for... oh, come on. Stop being so rude. Just gonna finish these guys up before I finish my fork. So yeah, that month or so of free recovery costs was a pretty good time to farm all kinds of things. It was a good time to farm high-grade materials because you could just go to a certain floor, pick up the materials you wanted, suicide back, and you could recover your fighter for free. So that made farming runs extremely quick, including this, what we're doing now, the golden snail floor. So I believe Uge is a pretty annoyingly large floor, so definitely try and unlock that. 1 minute. Oh yeah. Have we activated this? No, we haven't even activated this. I probably ran past this switch a couple of times actually. You've got to keep that in mind when you see an elevator to actually activate it so you can use it. So, what's that? Okusa. Oh yeah, I guess we are going through Okusa to get to Okusa. Well, yeah, the free recovery cost made it very quick and efficient to do this, go to this floor, particularly for catching golden snail and actually suicide on, and return to the waiting room real quick, go back up, catch some more snails, suicide, and rinse and repeat. Really quick. But if you've got the treasure hunter decal, or you've put a couple of sprinter decals on your fighter, they can be quick runs too. You just, especially when you've got a couple of higher level fighters, as I said earlier, being over leveled and just trivializing the this level of content. So if you come back here on a higher grade fighter, grade 4 or 5, run for the golden snails, and your only real opponent will be the hater. But of course you can bring some mushrooms, some annoying mushrooms, like fishy fungus or fluffy fungus. Alright. Oh, get that fire out. Whew. I Iron scraps, okay. I guess Okusa was an iron-only floor. We're gonna check out all those spawns, see if we can find a massive iron bolts. Hello. Money, money, money. Oh, don't want that. I want kill coins. So, weapon durability is lost when your weapon makes contact with anything after an attack. So, if I hit this wall over and over again, my weapon will break. So, if you're attacking enemies and you can help it, try and attack them without hitting any other obstacles as well. So, if you got your enemy stuck up against the wall, and you're hitting your enemy, you're also degrading your weapon by hitting the wall. Not the Happy Wheeler pants, I've already got that. I need the other Happy Wheeler stuff and your weapon. I killed a bunch of chargers looking for the knight armor. What kind of flag is that? I guess that's the War Ensemble emblem. Hello? I haven't got many blueprints yet from the chargers. I'd love to get the drill arm weapon. Unless I already have it. I don't know if I have it or not. I'd have to check, but I don't think I have it. Anyway, I can't upgrade it yet. I believe it costs Candlewolf Zone type materials. Well, we're going into Candlewolf later. So I would be able to upgrade it. And yeah, I wouldn't say it's my favorite weapon, but it's definitely up there. I do like the weapon. It's a really cool design, it's fun to use. And yeah, the way you get it, the drill arm, is from defeating the chemical agent chargers, which are wielding the weapon. So there's a good place to farm those guys. You can farm them from moving from Tata to Nutakun. Nutakun's a dead-end chop floor with only one room and the haters in that room. Tata is a very short floor with also just like one room in it. It's full of screamers, but you know, you can deal with screamers. So you can go from both one floor to another and catch the chargers like that. This is a pretty good floor to find blueprints as well, because it's, well, I guess it's not that high up, but you can find these two silver chests with blueprints in them. So you pick up a beast, any living beast will do. You throw it at the thingamabob, the golden snail, and then they'll fall off the wall and you can pick them up. And there's 3 snails. Sometimes they spawn regular snails, like that one. Most of the time though you'll find 3 golden snails. But even if you find just 2 golden snails, it's still well worth it, because they sell for a good amount of kill coins. Now I'm going to drop a snail and spend it to... Now we can run through this fire without killing our armor. Now, if you line up your throw from here, you aim for the last snail and you can actually see the target icon, like, indicate that you've properly targeted the snail. Don't target the first one, but target the second snail at this angle, and usually your one snail will travel through both. And yeah, like that, they'll both fall on the floor. And we're still immune to fire, so we can just walk in and pick them up. The golden snails won't die if they fall in the fire, because golden beasts are immune to fire. They also can't be cooked. Yeah, so I guess the one thing you'd want to definitely make sure of is to bring enough living beasts with you when you come to this floor to throw at the snails. You can also shoot them down, but then you'll get the experience, if you're after experience, on the character you're shooting them with, and you won't be able to sell them for gold anymore. If you want well, gold, kill coins, you won't be able to sell them for kill coins. Hello, speak of the devil. Give me your weapon, please. Excuse me. Do it. Do a trick. Ugh. Guy, do something. No? No counter attack? Oh, whatever, I'll just smash it to death then. Perish. Yes, do something good. Oh, hell yeah. What just be his weapon? We're just talking about it. Oh. Well, if you forget to bring living beasts in this trap room, you'll often find some random beasts. This time it's mice or rats, and that is often enough to be able to catch. I think I need hemp actually. If your throwing arm is good, those two beasts is more than enough to catch those golden snails, because when the golden snails fall, you can pick those up and use those to throw at the other golden snails. Who's making all that noise? Noisy bugger. Get out of our world. Alright. This is what we were looking for. So now we've opened up the farming route, which is elevator to Komoto, the down escalator to Nokajiri, up escalator to Okusa. And pick up the snails, rinse and repeat. I would highly, highly, highly recommend keeping a stash of at least 10 golden snails in your bank at all times, or on a banker fighter, in your fighter freezer. They're just really handy to have on you for any kind of situation where you want to quickly level up a fighter, when you need some quick kill coins for something. They're also, since they're golden beasts, if I mentioned this before? I think I've mentioned this before, but golden beasts also heal you, fully heal. They're also a fully healing item. So here it says, effect fully restores HP. So there's some people who go absolutely wild on golden snails. They just pick up like 500 of them. Well, not 500, but maybe 500. But a whole ton of them, because they're just so versatile in use. Oh god. Oh no. Nasty situation. I'm getting the hell out of here. Oh, you're killing me, man. You're killing me. Please don't kill me. Heal me. Almost forgot I had that. Okay. Nasty situation. I don't know if I'm weak to piercing. Yes, I'm weak to piercing. This is a bad armor choice then for this area. Hello. Yes. Just die. The nail gun plus. Why do you have such a dangerous weapon? I think I'll store that in my bags. Pick up the nail gun plus. Awesome. Don't think we leveled this at all yet. As well go to the lower floors and level this weapon up a bit for mastery. Anyway, off we go. The war ensemble zone, you might want to You might want to slow your roll and check out all the treasure chests in case you might find some new blueprints there. But other than that, might as well just run through. How's our armor doing? It's decent. So, I am planning to farm a bit of kill coins. I may actually farm kill coins on the Tata to Nutakun hater farming routes. And when I got 60,000 kill coins, I'll buy the last piece of the Knights set that I want. And I'm also planning to fully upgrade that armor set. I'd like to have it at +4, well, fully upgrade as far as we can get it. +4, +4 is where I want it, and then we'll be just about ready to head into the next area, Candlewolf. Now, there's a couple of Candlewolf type armor sets which have resistance to slash that you can pick up in the War Ensemble zone. I believe the Sengoku armor, the Knight's armor, and the Priest's armor are 3 Candlewolf sets. 1 minute, just checking this blueprint. Sweet! Yeah, speak of the devil, is it? Look at that. Well, that's a tough material to get, dot arms black, but well, yeah, there's no buts about it. That's a difficult weapons upgrade if I remember correctly. It's probably going to cost 2 dot black every upgrade level. So yeah, tough one. Might not be able to get it past just its initial state. Might not be able to upgrade that. I may need dot black for other things. Candlewolf black. Looking forward to be able to farm that one. Get the fiery longsword. Okay, what are we doing? Yeah, I'm gonna show off some armors. So you can get the Priest's set, which is Candlewolf armor. It's got 2 stars, meaning you can find it in the War Ensemble zone with increased strength and dex, apparently. That's a pretty weird looking thing. So the Sengoku set, the Priest set, and the Knight set are 3 Candlewolf armors you can find in War Ensemble. So you can actually gear up in preparation for heading into the Candlewolf area in advance, which is good. I mean, if you know about what the area is going to be before you head in there. Would I use that? I could upgrade that. Why not? I'm sure I've got some more dot blue hiding on one of my storage characters.
Come back anytime.
Well, gonna put these golden snails in the bank. The other materials as well. Off you go. These guys. Off you pop. And it seems like we're probably good to go again. Although, gonna buy another weapon just in case. Okay. I'll buy 2 weapons. Slashing weapons, because the shooters don't like slashing things. In the Candlewolf area, the weakness for most people will be blunt, but in War Ensemble, it's still slashing. So we've opened the Okusa snail farming floor for golden snails, and they're available, I believe, on Tuesdays and Fridays. Those are the 2... oh wait, no. Tuesdays and Saturdays, yeah. Those are the 2 golden beast days. So I'll head over to Komodo. Yeah, it's a good time to stock up on golden beasts, and as I said, it's good to have a store of at least 10 golden beasts, because you never know what you'll want to need them for. You could want some guild coins from them, you could want to level up a fighter. It gives some good experience. I think you get 4,500 experience from that, which won't level your fighter up completely, but it will make it much easier to start off a new fighter. What I'll do when I'm making a new fighter is, well, I'll purchase them in the fighter freezer, select the fighter, and then I'll go... Well, bugger. Looks like we're gonna have a trip on our hands. So you get experience when killing or eating beasts, the same amount, so you actually get a little bit more experience if you kill the golden snail and then eat the snail shroom that comes from it. I think you get 100 more experience. You get 100 experience from the golden snail shroom. Okay, don't want that. Oh, you bastard. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother picking up any materials. Gonna rush through. Also, I'd recommend having Poison Eater when going to farm snails on Okusa, but it's not necessary. Since you pass Komodo has this room in it, and it's got a bunch of snails in this room, and this is a good spot if you don't have Poison Eater to just kill a snail or two, pick up a snail. You can use these snails as living beasts to throw and knock the other snails in Okusa down, the golden snails. And you can also use them to give you fire and poison immunity, making it easier. Okay, we've got a situation on our hands here. Get them alive. Go away. Head in this direction, I believe may be the way. And we've got it. The down green. Off we pop. These can be relatively quick runs, and again, the biggest danger is enemies swarming you and the haters. Enemy swarms if you're level appropriate, and the hater is also a big issue. On the previous floor we just came from Komodo, that one room we passed where we had to run through the trenches, that's probably a dangerous pinch point where you can get ambushed and body blocked by a whole swarm of haters at the And another thing while farming for golden snails is there's a thing going on. I guess they'll send... Let's go ahead and die, thank you. Shut up already. People will send a lot of expeditions against you if you go to the snail floor, because you can also get golden snails by sending expeditions to that floor. Cool, we found it already. So just going to the snail floor, you're getting golden snails for yourself, but you're also supplying people who are looking to invade this floor with expeditions. You're providing them a target. So you're putting a target on your back for people sending out expeditions to the Okusa snail floor. But also, you can make good use of this if you've reached this floor already. If you've reached floor 13, tower height, you can send out expeditions, and you can open the fighter freezer and look at your list of people you can target, and you can specifically target people on 13th floor Okusa. Not 13th floor Komodo, that won't do anything for you. You have to target 13th floor Okusa. Now, when you do that, you'll have your expeditions come back, and the beasts they'll bring have a good chance of being golden snails. Now you also find other things, not every expedition has 100% chance of giving you golden snails. But if you try and send out your whole fighter freezer worth of fighters to Okusa, you've got a really good rate of having a good amount of golden snails come back for you. Hold on. Did I forget to pick up something? I picked up all of you snails, right? Yeah, I think I did. There it is, 3 out of 3. Alrighty, let's see if we can get back in a couple of minutes. Probably won't make it. This video is already long enough. I'd love to show off how much experience the golden snails give and how much they sell for, but I don't think we'll make it back to the waiting room on time. But if memory serves, I believe they give about 4,500 experience and they sell for 7,000 plus. Maybe 7,900, maybe 7,500? I don't remember 100%, but I think it's around 7,000 that's the golden snails sell for. If you really just need some quick cash, especially if you stored a bunch of golden snails in your bank, you can have, well, you've got 70,000, about 70,000 kill coins if you store 10. So you can sell all those for a quick boost of cash. It's also, they're also a form of currency, you could say, that isn't, they don't have to worry about getting raided. So yeah, extremely versatile, having a bunch of golden snails. They're useful for all kinds of things. Experience, full heal, selling for cash. So what I'm going to do between this episode and the next is probably I'm going to farm kill coins again. I may actually just sell golden snails to get enough kill coins to get that last piece of knight's armor. I'll upgrade the knight set to +4. When it's at +4, then I'll head into the Candlewolf zone and check that place out. Should be easy enough. Damn, have we lost those guys? Yep. So the recording could end any second now. And in that case, see you next episode. But otherwise, I'll try and show off how much this snails are worth.
A masterpiece has been born. Come back anytime.